Welcome to Sands of Time, where history comes alive. Since the dawn of consciousness, humanity has asked one question above all: where did we come from? Across time and continents, cultures have spun their answers. Epic tales of gods and chaos, light and darkness, dust and divinity. Some whispered by firelight, others inscribed in stone. This is the story behind those stories, a journey to the beginnings, as seen through the eyes of civilizations old and new. In the silence before history, long before writing or kingdoms, the earliest humans gazed at the stars, thunder, and death, and searched for meaning. Their answers became the first myths, the first religions, the first roots of culture. Creation stories are not mere fables. They are mirrors reflecting how a civilization understands life, death, and its place in the universe. In the Fertile Crescent, between the Tigris and Euphrates, rose the Sumerians, among the first to write, to build cities, and to tell of how it all began. In their epic, the Enuma Elish, the world was born from chaos. The saltwater goddess Tiamat and the freshwater god Apsu clashed. From their conflict came Marduk, who slayed Tiamat and formed the heavens and earth from her corpse. Marduk, the divine warrior, carved order from disorder, a theme that would echo through other myths for millennia. To the west, the ancient Egyptians imagined a universe born not in war, but in emergence. In the beginning, there was only Nu, a dark, endless sea. From it rose Atum, who created the gods through thought and word. From Atum came air, moisture, earth, and sky, each god a piece of reality. Their universe was a balance between chaos and order, Ma'at and Isfet, upheld by divine rulers on earth, the pharaohs. In the Indian subcontinent, creation was not linear but cyclical, a dance between destruction and rebirth. The Rig Veda speaks of a cosmic ocean and a primal being, Purusha, who is sacrificed by the gods. From his body came the universe, the sun from his eye, the moon from his mind, the sky from his head. Later texts describe Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer, divine forces turning the wheel of time endlessly. In ancient China, the universe began with a cosmic egg. Within it, chaos reigned until a being named Pangu awakened. Pangu separated yin from yang, forming heaven and earth. He held the sky aloft for thousands of years until he died. From his body came rivers, mountains, and winds. Chinese cosmology emphasized harmony, the Tao, the way through which all life flows. Across the Americas, Africa, and Oceania, indigenous peoples carried oral traditions that rooted humanity in nature, spirit, and community. The Iroquois spoke of Sky Woman, who fell from the heavens and landed on a turtle's back. The earth grew on this turtle, forming our world. In West Africa, the Yoruba believed the god Obatala formed humans from clay, breathing life into them, an echo found in other parts of the world. Creation to these cultures was not distant or divine, but intimate, ongoing, and alive. From the deserts of the Middle East came a new idea: one creator, one beginning, one truth. In Genesis, God creates the world in 6 days: light, sky, land, stars, animals, and man. On the seventh day, he rests. The Quran echoes this, adding layers of divine will and mercy. The same Adam, fashioned from clay, breathes life as the first prophet. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all trace their spiritual ancestry to this beginning: a personal God, a moral order, and a human destiny. For millennia, these stories were truth, until science began to ask its own questions and tell its own origin tale. The Big Bang, a singularity exploding 13.8 billion years ago, birthing space and time. Stars forged elements, planets formed, and on Earth, life emerged. From single-celled organisms to fish, reptiles, mammals, and eventually Homo sapiens. In this view, we are stardust that learned to question the stars. Despite vast distances and differences, these creation stories share remarkable patterns. Chaos giving way to order, creation from divine sacrifice or cosmic struggle, humans made from clay, breath, or divine essence, floods, punishments, or falls from grace. Perhaps these stories are not science, but soul maps. They show what mattered most to those who came before: purpose, origin, and destiny. Today, we live in a world of quantum physics and ancient faith, of space telescopes and sacred scrolls. Yet the question remains, where did we come from? Maybe the answer is not in choosing between myth and science, but in listening to both. Because to know our origins is not just to know the past, but to understand who we are. In the next episode, we meet the first man, Adam, as seen by faith, by culture, and by science. Stay with us on Sands of Time.